Alright everybody, welcome to the very first episode of the Moto Breakdown. I'm going to take every round of motocross and I'm going to just break it down and see what happened. First one I want to talk about is Hayden Deegan. It was his second motocross race and he went 3-3. He went 3-3 behind the Lawrences. He beat everybody else by pretty big ways. Moto 1, he was being caught there at the end by Jorge Prado. Do I think that Prado would have caught him? No, I don't. When Prado's bike blew up, he was about 4 seconds behind Deegan, with I think only about a lap left. Is it possible that Prado would have beat him and passed him? Yeah, but I don't think so. I think Deegan was just in conserve mode because he knew he wasn't going to beat the brothers, so he just said, well, I'll just conserve my energy for the second moto, which was smart. Now, Deegan, I am admitted to being a Deegan hater. I don't like his character. He, as a Christian, he claims to be a Christian, but then the way he acts and the things he does, the way he says things, it kind of rubs me the wrong way. But that being said, I do think that a lot of it is a character, and I think he puts a lot of it on. Do I think he's absolutely amazing on a motorcycle? Yes. Is he going to be as good as Jett and Hunter one day? Yes, I do. I do believe that he will be. But for right now, I think he actually is doing pretty well. I don't think you could ask for much more from a brand new rookie against people like Hunter or Jett. Alright, let's now talk about Hunter Lawrence. In the first moto, Hunter got behind Deegan, and Jett started pulling away for a little bit, so Hunter just followed Deegan for a little while, and it looked like Deegan was absolutely holding Hunter off. And then about 20 minutes into the first moto, Hunter just goes, I'm tired of being behind you, and passed this man like he was sitting still. It was crazy. Hunter just decided, hey, I'm tired of being behind you, so I'm going to pass you. That's crazy, man. He could have passed Deegan way before he did, I believe. And that's wild, man. He just sat there and relaxed and saved his energy. Then he pulled a gap on Deegan. I think Deegan just kind of rolled over at that point and just kind of said, all right, well, I'm just going to save my energy. I'm going to try to get it on the second moto. Well, Hunter just couldn't get back to Jett. There had been too much time wasted behind Deegan, but a respectable first moto win or finish. And so I will say that when Hunter passed Deegan, Deegan tried to get back to him and made a little contact, but it was clean contact. It was just racing contact. It was nothing like Deegan on Shimoda last year at the SMX finals, which I think Deegan should have been absolutely disqualified for, but that's neither here nor there. Second moto, Hunter comes out, gets behind Jett, and they're battling pretty good. Well, then obviously J. Coop goes down. Prayers for him, but they had to do a restart. Hunter gets behind Jett once again, and Jett is Jett. Hunter rode phenomenal. There was nothing wrong that he did, but Jett's Jett, and he ended up coming away with a second overall with 2-2, and I think that's respectable. He's doing well for the season. I think he might have it in him to win it. Let's talk about Jett Lawrence now. That guy, Jason Thomas, sums it up perfectly in the second moto. He comes over and he says, hey, I don't know if you guys have been watching or paying attention to the White House alien files, but I found Jett Lawrence's name in it. The dude is a freaking alien. It is so insane what he has been able to do this season. He broke his talus bone in his ankle. Now, I don't know the full physiological stuff about it, but 99% of people, their career is over. And Jett said, absolutely not. I got a lot more stuff to win. So he walks with a limp, a crazy limp at that. And he comes out every week and, for the last 2 weeks, last week he started off very slow in the first qualifying. Then he gets third qualifying in the second session. Comes out, gets a podium after struggling a little bit, starting in the back. This week, he qualifies first. Well, then he goes on and won ones the whole day. Jett is at 85% maybe. And he was not only better than everybody else, he was dominantly better than everybody else. He beat his brother, who is arguably probably the fastest guy on the planet right now, other than Jett, by almost 10 seconds in both motos. Jett looks like he's on a Sunday ride. It's insane to watch. It is absolutely crazy to me to watch Jett Lawrence. And I just don't know. I don't know what anybody else can do to beat Jett. I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe yesterday was a fluke. Maybe he just is that dang good. But how in the world can you be that good? I just genuinely don't know. He is insane. And he makes it look easy. Deegan looked like he was attacking. It looked like Deegan was 5 seconds a lap faster than Jett and Hunter. And Jett is running 2 seconds faster than Deegan. His style on the bike is so easy and so relaxed that it looks obscenely easy to him. And I think that's why he's able to ride as well as he is with that talus bone injury. Because if it was Deegan riding with that injury, I don't think that he would be doing as well. And the reason being is Deegan attacks so hard, whereas Jett is so light and flowy on the bike that his body's not taking a lot of crazy impact from it. He feels it. He hurts, don't get me wrong. But whereas Deegan would be pounding into everything, Jett just floats over everything. And I think that's the only reason that Jett's career will continue with this injury, is because of his riding style and the way he can adapt. So, hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. We'll see what round 3 brings. Hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless.